Happy Wednesday! It's the weekly yoga Facebook show with Irena. Weekly Facebook yoga show. Something like that. I'm glad that you're here and joining me. I wanted to talk about how and why do your thoughts affect the pain in your neck or the knot in your shoulders or, the butterflies in your tummy or the ache in your hips. It can be a very interesting thought to go down, an interesting road to explore. So here's something that I want you to start doing. I want you to notice in life when maybe you're talking to a friend or a loved one and you're describing a situation from work or school or just the neighborhood, and you say, oh, that's so-and-so, there's such a pain in my neck. Or, oh, they're a pain in the in the derriere. Or notice if, oh, I just can't stomach that, or I don't have the heart for it. Notice where you just weave into your everyday language this kind of wording or phrasing where you're connecting the experience in your body with the experience that you're having with someone else. Because here's the thing. Our body and our thoughts are very much connected, and the yogis knew this. They knew if they wanted to make a shift, let's say physically, they would start changing their thoughts, they'd start changing the patterns in their body, the habits, and vice versa. If they wanted to have a shift in thoughts or a shift in feeling, they take a certain shape with their body in order to evoke it. It's kind of like, I love that Charlie Chaplin song Michael Jackson did a cover of, Smile Though Your Heart Is Breaking, It's one of those things where you may not feel confident, you may not feel happy, but if you smile, that's going to up the chances that your happiness level will increase. If you strike a warrior two pose, you'll find confidence starts to boost and increase. The yogis knew this, and they've created this whole wonderful system of poses so that you can achieve, your heart's desire. And this Monday coming up, February 12th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right on a live Zoom masterclass, so I'll be able to see you, you can see me. I'm going to go over, I was going to say breakdown, but that's kind of an interesting choice of words. I'm going to go over the different poses you can do to, yes, physically lose. Hey, Liz, how fantastic to have you stop by. I've missed you. How is Michigan? Let me know. Liz, it might be even colder where you are than here today. We have tons of ice today, a big ice day. But this Monday night, I'm going to go over the yoga poses that help you evoke a sensation of just mindfully and emotionally boosting your mood, right? Elevating that happiness, elevating a hopefulness, a trust of taking that leap of faith towards the unknown, right? And then physically, what's going to happen is you're going to notice the pains in your neck, the knots in your shoulders, they start to subside. Because if you think of, let's say, a person in your life who maybe, they have, takes a long time for them to trust. Maybe they kind of, see the glass half empty. Maybe they see the gray cloud instead of the silver lining. They're kind of a Debbie Downer. Notice how they hold themselves physically. Hey, Veronica, how fantastic to have you stop by. But notice the grumpy people in your life. Do they tend to be kind of hunched, arms across the chest, rounded? They take little shuffle steps. Right? Their physical body is really emulating their thoughts and their feelings. Think of the people who are joyous and they're loving, they're open-hearted, right? They're confident. They usually stand tall, their shoulders are back, because this is a vulnerable part of our body, right? The heart and the belly, our vital organs are easily accessed. We want to protect them. But the yogis have a way of showing and teaching you poses that can open up the front body so you can be in the world, but not of it, so to speak. You can offer love, you can receive love without feeling like you've always got to shield yourself, right? And there are different techniques and what would I say, skills we develop over time to help us move skillfully and gracefully through the world. But what I want to do right now, because I've been chatting a lot, is share with you 2 tips to experiencing these heart openers so that you feel the knots release, you feel your thoughts in your mind, your mood shift, and you ultimately find that, yeah, you're not at the whims of fate, right? Life may be going on around you, but it's not happening to you. You have the ability to engage with it, and if you don't like where your ship's going, you steer it a little bit differently. So that's what these 2 tips will help you do with our belly down heart openers. So I'm going to have you join me standing. And the idea is you want to make space, right? If you have love coming your way, somebody offering something, if you're all shut down and closed and tight, or you're hanging on too hard to something, you won't be able to receive it, right? Because we're all closed and clenched. We'll miss those beautiful moments where someone's trying to help and offer love. If you can let go, whether it's of a thought, whether it's of a physical item, you just want to make space. Then once you've made the space, you're going to welcome the love and you're going to move into it. You're going to engage with it. So to begin, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you just relax the arms, and on the exhalation, relax the shoulder blades. On the inhale, welcome the breath, the arms sweep high. And the exhale, release those arms. We'll do 2 more times. Inhale, sweep up. You're welcoming the breath. And on the exhale, you're allowing it to freely leave. No reason to hang on. Final time. Inhale, sweep up. And final time, exhale, release. Good. We're going to add on. This time, inhale, sweep the arms high. On the exhale, chair pose. The bottom moves back and hands to thighs, a slight variation. From here, with the exhale, round the back like a Halloween cat, tummy strong, head relaxed. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round. We'll do 1 more. Inhale, open the chest. And then pushing down through the feet, come all the way up to standing. Sweep the arms alongside the ears. We'll add on. Exhale, you're making space. You're bringing hands to thighs. From here, bring elbows to legs and then slide the fingers down to the floor. Press the fingers into the floor. They're a good 12 inches in front of your toes. Push the feet into the earth and stretch the legs just as straight as they're willing to go. And then on the exhale, bend those knees. So we make space. Fingers root. We move into that space. Legs lengthen. Last time, bend the knees and now step back to plank pose. From plank pose, lower those knees to the floor. Keep your tummy strong and then bending the arms, lower all the way to the belly. Beautiful. As you come down to the belly, bring your palms onto the floor alongside the hips, thumbs point away, pinky fingers towards hips. Make space by pressing the tops of the feet into the floor and feel those hips broaden. Move into the space, lengthen your tailbone. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other, and as you press hands and feet down, lift chest, head, and shoulders as a unit. And you keep looking forward. Don't turn the head here. Exhale, release. Round 2, thumbs point down, palms face hips. Press the feet into the floor, scoop the tailbone. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades towards each other, lifting chest, head, shoulders, and this time, hands. Exhale, release. Final round. Interlace the fingers if you can. If they don't find each other, just keep the palms facing hips. Press the feet into the floor, make space. Scoop the tailbone as you tone the tummy. And then inhale, shoulder blades draw towards each other, lift head, chest. This time lift the feet for our locust variation. 1 deep breath. Exhale, release. Plant the hands next to the ribs and press back, child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide. Forehead rest on the floor, and the hands, they press the floor away from you. Deep breath. And on the inhale, slide the hands back and coming all the way up. So just a simple little practice to open the heart. The idea is that you want to make space, right, to receive the love and then engage with it, move into it. So thoughts, very powerful. Remember, watch your words this week. Notice how you're talking. If you use a body part in the phrase, like, oh, what a pain in the neck, or what a pain in the backside, watch those things and just notice. Notice how when you make space for love in your life, it changes everything, right? You let go of those things that are just no longer serving you, and you welcome the blessings that are already on their way. So for my replay viewers who are watching, let me know if there's one phrase that you tend to use, like pain in the neck or can't stomach it, or maybe you've never used that phrase before. Let me know. And also, don't forget to join me Monday night, 7 p.m., live masterclass. There will be a replay available. So if you're not in a time zone that works or you can't make it, there will be the replay available. It's just nice to have that engagement with you where I can give you feedback as we go through the practice. And it's going to be all about opening the heart so that we can receive the blessings coming our way. And ultimately, losing that pain in the neck. I'll put the link in the comments, but let me know if you have any questions. And I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday here, right at noon on the Weekly Yoga Facebook Yoga Show. Catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys. Lots of love.